We're off and running on Kentucky Oaks Day 2025 at Oaklawn. Good start from Landing Craft, not a good go from Money Game, who hopped in the air at the start, and Landing Craft has the lead from Rock Solo, who's pressing the stablemate going into the first turn run. Able Seaman runs in third, three deep as they go into that first turn. Money Game down on the inside is next in the field. Curvino between horses here, and that leaves Iron Sharpens Iron to trail the field as they approach the backstretch run. The two Ron Moquette runners are going at it right now. Landing Craft, Rock Solo, stride for stride as they head down the backstretch. They open up 4 lengths here on Money Game, who sets up shop in third. Curvino to the outside, gap of 2 to Iron Sharpens Iron, and Able Seaman still at the back as they head down the backstretch. So a bit of a peculiar situation here as the Moquette runners are not giving each other any breathers here. Landing Craft on the inside, neck in front. Rock Solo still right there as they go into the far turn. Gap of 5 to Money Game, who's still in the third position with Curvino. They're getting a good setup here, and a gap of 4 lengths back to Iron Sharpens Iron and Able Seaman as they round the far turn. Landing Craft putting away Rock Solo coming to the quarter pole, and Landing Craft is the one to beat as they come to the top of the lane. Opens up 2. Rock Solo second. Here comes Curvino and Money Game. They're on the move. They need to catch Landing Craft, who comes off the turn with the lead. Money Game is switching outside for his run. Landing Craft starting to get tired now, and here comes Curvino. Rock Solo's getting back into it. Money Game is also there. They come down the stretch. Money Game in front here. Outside, here's Curvino grinding away. Curvino after Money Game, who has the lead with 100 yards to go, and it's going to be Money Game to win it. Curvino was second. Rock Solo was third, and then Landing Craft. And Laroff, smooth beginning for all. Lady of Silence from the inside, right to the lead right away. La Fantastica second, Nana Grace third with Don't Look Back, and Miss World Peace, who's going to be parked deep as they go into the first turn run. Don't Look Back has to take back a little bit here and runs a joint third around the clubhouse turn. Sweet 443 is running in the 6th position, 4 off the pace, a gap of 6 to Kentucky Starlet, who's outrun early. Approaching the backstretch, Lady of Silence, Ricardo Santana Jr. on the lead, a length in front of Miss World Peace, who's second right behind. La Fantastica runs in third, then the pair of Nana Grace and Don't Look Back, who's outside of her. Sweet 443, 4 lengths off the lead in the pink jacket, still 5 ahead of Kentucky Starlet as they're about halfway home now. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole. Lady of Silence strides clear with the ears pricked. Lady of Silence by 2 as they approach the far turn run. Miss World Peace shown more rain to get up as they go into the far turn. La Fantastica is third going into that turn. A gap of 2 to Don't Look Back has come under pressure. Sweet 443 is moving up on the inside of horses here. Level 4th and trying to get up into 3rd and 2nd soon. Sweet 443 as the round the far turn. She's making her move as they come to the top of the lane. Lady of Silence a length and a half in front of La Fantastica. Sweet 443 angling outside for a rally. Miss World Peace is giving way. The others out of it as they come down the lane. Lady of Silence, she's got plenty for the final furlong here as she accelerates. Opens up 3 when the reins were shaken at her. And Lady of Silence, the daughter of Munning, strolling in the slop. A 4-length win in the end to break the maiden. La Fantastica was second. Sweet 443 holds third. Nana Grace was fourth. And Laroff, back by Gold, wins the start. Broke very alertly today, but a number of runners are coming up to challenge. One of them is the stablemate, Trafalgar Shore, who has a head in front of She's Storming. And back by Gold, who's 3 deep, not far off now. Shouted out in the 4th position. Then My Maybelline, Kankton's Cowgirl on the green, caught deep down the backstretch run. Birdie's Cause a joint second to last now with My Maybelline. They're running 4 lengths off the lead and a gap of length and a half or 2 to Lady Astrid, who can see them all as they go into the far turn. On the inside, Trafalgar Shore, neck in front of She's Storming. Back by Gold, got a breather and comes on in the 3 path, makes a move to the lead. Kankton's Cowgirl follows her with an early move, and she's 4 wide while sent along. There's a space of 3 to Shout It Out, sent along while backpedaling. On the outside, Birdie's Cause is rolling now. She's within 3 lengths of the lead, launching a rally as they come down the lane. She's Storming is past Trafalgar Shore. Back by Gold comes on the scene to challenge She's Storming on the front end, and Birdie's Cause continues to make up ground. Lady Astrid following her move. Birdie's Cause on the grandstand side, gradually wearing down Back by Golden with a 16th to go. Birdie's Cause is taking a short lead. Birdie's Cause to the winner's circle. Back by Gold was second. Lady Astrid third. She's Storming fourth.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the damn and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Good start from Collected Glory from post position number 2. A diva has to take up right after the start. Tell Me When, she's on the lead today from Rockstar Parking, who claims second with Singing Emma. Icy River not far off, and now is a clear second down the back stretch. Tell Me When, where she likes to be on the lead, strides clear length and a half. Icy River runs in second. Singing Emma parked outside of her. A gap of 2.5 to Rockstar Parking. Open Soul Autism alongside. Another 3 more to Collected Glory and a diva as they go into the far turn. Tell Me When wings it on the lead and flies 21 and 3/5 seconds that first quarter mile. Tell Me When 3 lengths ahead with 5/16 to go. Singing Emma under a ride second. Icy River retreats to third. Rockstar Parking and Open Soul Autism, they're moving together 3 and 4 wide coming off the turn. Tell Me When, let's see if she can keep going after the grueling pace. Tell Me When 3/16 to go. Still a 3-length lead on Rockstar Parking, trying to reel her in. Open Soul Autism backing away. Furlong to go. Tell Me When still in control of things. Rockstar Parking left behind, and Tell Me When just keeps going. Tell Me When, gate to wire in the slop today. Rockstar Parking, second best. Adiva was third, Collected Glory fourth. And we're off. Tardy break from Husker Butch. No problems from Wind of Change, who's up on the pace with Rhino Wrecker. These two are pretty much together. Rhino Wrecker half-length lead on Wind of Change. Pass line runs in the third position. King Peanut parked outside even deeper as Hello Hot Rod. A gap of 2 to Worth Looking. Then Dr. Soulfire. Husker Butch, who broke a little bit slowly, is second to last, and he's 2.5 clear of Western Command, who's trailing as they go into the far turn. Loose up top, it's Rhino Wrecker. Flees from the scene, and he's 2 lengths ahead with about 3 furlongs to go. Wind of Change now coming back on, 1.5 lengths behind, and is gathering some momentum, rounding the far turn. The rest right behind him. Pass line trying to get into it 3 deep. Worth Looking, attempting to move forward on the rail, though. Got a little bit tight for him, approaching the top of the lane. Hello Hot Rod is next in the field. King Peanut has come under pressure as they come down the lane here. Wind of Change has taken a short lead from in second. Rhino Wrecker, he's done up the inside. Worth Looking's coming with a surge, and Dr. Soulfire moves with him. Worth Looking still in front. On the inside, Dr. Soulfire second. Worth Looking didn't quicken when asked, and they come to the finish. Wind of Change and Dr. Soulfire deciding it. Wind of Change, Jane Elliott just got there. Dr. Soulfire's second best. Worth Looking was third. Hello Hot Rod was fourth. And we're off. Slow break from Smooth Marriage, the first-time starter. Spring Dancer, prominent in the first 16th of a mile, is a share of the lead in the early stages. Electrifying Lady, a neck off, running in the second spot. Stablemate Breaking Good, running in third with Pahoho de Oro and Lightning Liz between that pair. Another 1.5 lengths to Cocktail Humor on restraint right now. Summer travels outside of her. The first 7 separated by about 5 lengths and a big space of 6 or 7 to Smooth Marriage, who's trailing as they go into the far turn. Spring Dancer neck in front. Electrifying Lady, they're pressing all the way. A gap of 1.5 lengths to Pahoho de Oro has some horse here down on the inside, searching for racing room. She's going to get outside of horses now. Pahoho de Oro as they approach the top of the lane. Breaking Good under pressure. Summer Travels is next. The others are well out of it as they come to the top of the lane. Here's Pahoho de Oro and Ramon Vasquez on the grandstand side. The challenge, Electrifying Lady. Spring Dancer gives way on the fence. Summer Travels has run well today, but Pahoho de Oro is opening up now. 3-4 lengths when she was asked to go, and she showed a nice turn of kick on the wet going today. Pahoho de Oro, Ramon Vasquez in a romp. Electrifying Lady was second, Summer Travels third, and Spring Dancer was fourth.
Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of hot springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And Laroff, Born Flawless, gets the first call of the race. Bounced into the bridle right away, but Dance Man is naturally quicker and takes control of things. So it's Dance Man up the backstretch, the leader a length from Hightail Cowboy and Born Flawless, who's second and third. Then a lineup of runners here. Tim Tal is in the mix. Elusive D'Oro, who's deep on the course. Axton is down on the inside of horses approaching the far turn run. And also there is Unpredictable Bay, gap of 2 to Quick Buck and Lend It To Me as they go into the far turn run. They're 5 better than Axton, who takes the third last position away from Go West, the trailer I'm an Oak, as they round the far turn. Dance Man, a length in front. Hightail Cowboy under pressure, sent hard in the second position. Lend It To Me's trying to get into the race now. Far outside as they come to the top of the lane. Born Flawless there. Tim Tal is circling the field as they come down the stretch. Tim Tal, Born Flawless together. Dance Man is tiring in third. Lend It To Me needs to do a little more with a furlong to go. He's trying hard with Elusive D'Oro. Between horses, Unpredictable Bay switching outside for a final 16th try. It's Tim Tal at a number 12-1 in front. Coming late, Lend It To Me, and also Unpredictable Bay. It's going to be tight, and it's a photo finish between the top two. Very tight. Unpredictable Bay, Tim Tal on the line together. And Laroff. Skelly broke alertly today, and per usual, he goes right to the front here from his stablemate Rivet, who claims the second position early. Midnight Pranks to the inside of him. Then comes Durante, who's fourth, and a gap of 2 to Raymond, who's at the back of the pack. They're down the backstretch. Skelly in a good rhythm now under Ricardo Santana Jr., regular rider aboard Skelly every race. He's on top a length and a half. Midnight Pranks on a stronghold, keen to get after his stablemate, but he's on restraint now, second going into the turn. Rivet outside of him. Durante 3 wide. Raymond will try to run on late. Rounding the far turn, Skelly just let it out a few notches here as he steps on the gas and opens up 5. Skelly all alone on the lead at 1-9 odds. Hitting the quarter pole, he's increased the leading margin to about 6 lengths here. Durante is second, trying to hold on for that position with Rivet. Midnight Pranks is done, dropping out. Raymond into fourth. They're down the lane, and this is just a paid workout for Skelly. Ricardo Santana takes a peek back, and he must like what he sees. There's nobody in a zip code close to him. Skelly, he is very, very fast. Cruising in, never got out of second gear, and hit the wire going 108 for 6 furlongs. And Laroff, the Hit King Rose was off a little bit slowly. No problems from Ndu, who's on the lead with Kai, who's quicker, and Vaden, who moves up to come and challenge. The Hit King Rose was last out of the gate in his first going into the first turn run. Rushes up to snatch the lead. The Hit King Rose on top here, hustles to the front, leads by a length. Audax Minor runs in the second spot. Vaden outside of him, and Kai, who's 4 deep on the course. A length and a half to Irish Whiskey, tugging a bit with Quarterly Report. They're 2 better than Vino Vidi Vici. Another 3 to Tarp Storm, and Ndu to the inside. Crabtree, Gray Street, they're next in the field, and Mandatory Mission is well out of it early. At least 15 lengths from front to back, maybe even farther spread out than that as they head down the backstretch. The Hit King Rose 75-1, neck in front of Audax Minor. Kai, who's moving up 3 wide, and Vaden gets a breather, retreats to 4th with Quarterly Report. Now Vaden's come under a hard ride as he backpedals to midfield, approaching the turn. Vaden needs to turn it around, is losing ground rapidly here. Then comes Vino Vidi Vici. He's coming on the outside, and Vino Vidi Vici's making his move towards the lead as they round the far turn. Crabtree is making a bid as well. He's 6 lengths behind as they round the far turn. Kai comes out of the leaders to take the advantage here and is strictly ahead. Quarterly Report's trying to rally on the far outside. He's launching a big late rally here as they come to the top of the lane. Vaden's been pulled up in the meantime. They come down the stretch. Quarterly Report sweeps to the front and runs by Vino Vidi Vici, who's left behind in second. Crabtree trying to pick up pieces here with a furlong to go. It's Quarterly Report and Christian Torres. They've opened up by 5. Vino Vidi Vici is second. Then Crabtree and Mandatory Mission. Quarterly Report, Christian Torres tied in the jockey standings with Francisco Arrieta. That's 2 wins for the Brad Cox Barn and Torres. Vino Vidi Vici was second. Crabtree, Mandatory Mission were next.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And Laroff. Good beginning for all the runners. Bourbon Breeze up on the pace right away here. Here comes First Hill to be part of the action. In fact, First Hill is a short lead on Bourbon Breeze, Insightful Miss, and Amy Z, who's parked deep. Spicy Delight in the red jacket, advancing position rapidly, claims third from Bourbon Breeze. Insightful Miss takes back to 5th now. She's 4 off the pace. Then the Asmussen pair. Little Blaze in Dealing Justice. Gap of 2 to Double Daddy Issues. The Arkansas bred facing Open Company is last. First at a big number, First Hill 70-1. Leads the parade around the far turn, a half length in front of Amy Z, who's coming up to put some pressure on now. Little Blaze has horse, advancing position on the rail. She's searching for racing room. Bourbon Breeze outside of her, pumped apart hard, and Little Blaze just waiting for a spot to go. If she can find a way out of traffic here, she's got a good shot at it. Top of the lane, Bourbon Breeze got the jump. Little Blaze finds a seam between horses, but Bourbon Blaze scampers away to a 3-length lead. Little Blaze into the second position. She goes far outside. Rolling home is Music Mistress, but it's Bourbon Breeze on top. Music Mistress trying to tag her. Bourbon Breeze, Christian Torres with a huge day today. Music Mistress second across the finish. Dealing Justice, Little Blaze were next. And they're off. In the Bachelor Stakes, Kale's Angel popped out of there sharply. Amor Patry had to steady hard there coming out of the gate and is at the back of the field with his stablemate Baby Boat. They head down the backstretch. Kale's Angel is the pacemaker here from Wild and Crazy Night, who presses hard, raised the bar on the inside, moving up, and the rail's open for him to come through and challenge Kale's Angel on the lead here. Raised the bar, moving up to come and challenge that favorite Kale's Angel on the two-path. Wild and Crazy Night is 3 deep now, easing off that pair is third going into the turn. Cool Cowboy relaxed in fourth, 2.5 lengths behind here. Then comes Bye Bye Miles trying to move forward inside of Cool Cowboy, who's now come under a hard ride. Putting Eagle is 4 lengths behind on the fence, gap of 2 to Max Got Excited. Then Amor Patry second to last. Baby Boat still well behind, never picked up his feet. Top of the lane, Kale's Angel drifting out, turning for home. He's in about the 4 path, but comes off the turn with the lead here. Cool Cowboy is second. Max Got Excited is coming strongly down the center. Kale's Angel needs to find more. He's in trouble because Max Got Excited and Francisco Arrieta power to the lead and draw clear here. Max Got Excited for the Brett Creighton Bard and Keen Thoroughbreds to win the Bachelor. Cool Cowboy was second. Kale's Angel was third. And Amor Patry finished fourth. Francisco Arrieta now 1 ahead in the jockey standings. And they're off. Intriguing Suspect off a little bit slowly. Mo Hopeful had no problems. Darts to the lead with Devilish Gal, who's keeping tabs on her early. Moneta, the first-time starter, on a good hold, running in third. Ministry's Destiny, Exquisite Candy, and Zeddy all across the track. Also joining that pair is Kim's Pole, a gap of 1.5 lengths to Intriguing Suspect, who has to tap on the brakes. Melania T, third last. Cough of the Gray right behind her, and that leaves Kiamichi to trail as they go into the far turn. Leader up top, Devilish Gal, half length in front, Moneta, and Francisco Arrieta getting closer as they round the far turn. There's a big gap of 5 back to Mo Hopeful. Ministry's Destiny, Tyler Bacon asking her to get going as they come to the top of the lane. Devilish Gal still in front with a 1/4 mile more to get, and Moneta under a ride in second, still trying hard right behind her. Big gap back to Mo Hopeful. Ministry's Destiny on the far outside trying to reel in the top pair. She's getting going now. Ministry's Destiny, Devilish Gal in front. Ministry's Destiny, it took her a little while to get going, but here she comes, and Ministry's Destiny soaring to the front with a 16th to go and drawing away. Ministry's Destiny scores for Starfish Stable. Moneta second, Zeddy third, and then came Melania T to round out the superfecta in the finale on Kentucky Oaks Day here at Oaklawn.